Hi, it's me, Vamp, and welcome to the podcast. Now, this will be split into two parts as usual. The first part will talk about Warframe stuff and whatnot. In the second part, I'll probably talk about my what games I'm looking forward to, what games I wish I could get, how I've been doing the status update. But before I get into everything, I want to say that I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys are listening are doing well. I know that the tough times have happened right now. The tough times are now. I know everything about stuff. I was going to say something else, I think, but you know what? Let's just move on, okay? I'm not going crazy by being by myself. I'm not going crazy at all, guys. You're going crazy. Anyway, okay. So Warframe. Okay. So there was an event. There was rather forum post. I'm losing my words apparently. But yeah, there was a forum post on the forums that mentioned that it should be coming out sometime, I think this week on PC or something like that, and then feature on feature on console, which really sucks because I thought we had moved to an era where we would be getting events at the same time as PC on console, because we did do that for a while. Unfortunately, until I get my RAM upgrade, I'm gonna try to be on PC more often, but it's hard for me to record videos on PC because of the simple fact that, OBS, my computer keeps yelling at me because I don't have enough RAM to do everything I want to do, so I usually end up recording on console, which is okay because I am a console main. When I say I record on console, I mean it's console gameplay, but I record using OBS, of course, that's what I do. But yeah, that and also, yeah, that's basically RAM. RAM would help me so much. I am an internet content creator. One might say internet sensation. No one would say that at all. I don't know why I have as many people listening to this podcast even as I do. If you're listening to this podcast on any podcast network or listening to it on YouTube or watching it on the YouTube, I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoy my content a lot. But back to Warframe. Okay, so what I was thinking was wrong about the home PC console thing. Yes, I was wrong about it. It looked like PC is going to get the what is it called? Scarlet Spear? Operation Scarlet Spear event before console does. The only good thing is we know how many points and stuff beforehand. So that's pretty cool. Very cool, I might add. But it still sucks that we're not all going to get it at the same time. Now, I think Nightwave is still on the table for us all to get at the same time. Not entirely sure how that is going to work anymore since we are on like week 22, 23 or something on Nightwave, which is just crazy to me, but understandable. Now, I do understand Nightwave Intermission was a little bit behind still before the events that are happening now even started happening. But at the same time, not at the same time, but rather I understand. I understand. Now, what's done is done. These migrating to working from home, so the staff, they're at home, they're working from home, they're not in the office anymore. As far as I know, maybe one or two of them are in the office sleeping. Just kidding, that was a bad joke. I don't know if any of them sleep in the office. I mean, to be honest, technically, to me, it makes sense if like one of them lived in the office, but maybe living in the office isn't something people are supposed to do. I don't know. I would raise that as long as you have four walls and a roof over the house, it can be a place to live. Okay, that sounded way weirder than I thought it would. I actually, now that I think about it, my house probably has more than four walls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm getting off topic. I'm getting off topic once again, guys. Okay. There's really not too much to say about Warframe right now, except for the fact that I have been doing a bunch of Warframe recording. I mean, I've been, thinking of ideas, about to record these ideas, and it just seems kind of actually cool. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe I'll start doing double uploads. I don't know. I've been working on my other channel too. If you're on the YouTube, link in the description below. My other channel, you can find it on the YouTube at Vamp Plays. Just, you can either type in Vamp Plays in the search bar, either VAMP, space PLAYS, or you can go to youtube.com/VAMP6, no, youtube.com/VAMPLAYS, Vamp Plays, and that would take you to my channel where, I'll be honest, it actually would help me out quite a bit because I still have that end of the year goal of 1K subs that I'm trying to reach, trying so much to reach, trying so hard to reach. Tried so hard, got so far, type thing. I really want to reach it. That's the point I'm trying to get at. Okay, so yeah, that's about it for Warframe news. I think, well, it's not really news, it's kind of news, but more me ranting and raving and carrying on. Oh yeah, also, I guess I want to address the whole some people leaving Warframe or not doing Warframe as much, because I don't know if you guys know this, but the Warframe partner requirements were changed a bit. You still have to have 1,000, I think it's 1,200 or something like that, subs or followers on YouTube or Twitch, but you don't have to make Warframe content like every day or once a week. You can do it like once an update or whatever, and you still can be a Warframe partner if you want to be. But again, don't quote me on the exact details, but with that said, the reason I'm telling you guys that is because of the fact that I know some partners haven't been playing as much Warframe lately because there's other games. But we're going to save that for the second part of the segment, the other games and stuff. That would have been the perfect leeway into it too. But actually, you know what? Why can't we just talk about Warframe a little bit in the other segment, because it's a game related too. So yeah, let's just start with the other half of the podcast, shall we? Okay, so a few Warframe games, not Warframe games, a few games in general sorry guys, I don't know. I'm not on my A game right now. I don't know. But a few games have come out. Particularly the two popular games right now that came out on the same exact day, I might add, are Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing. I'll be honest, I really want to check out both of them. Doom Eternal, Animal Crossing, they both look so good, but I don't currently have the money for both. Unfortunately, I don't even have enough money for either at the moment. But I did, however, do my best to make a Doom build type thing for a weapon in Warframe. So we're going to see how that goes. Hopefully that works. I did play Doom 2016 once upon a time. I never actually beat it. I know what you're thinking. Bam! Doom Eternal will probably have spoilers, so you should beat that first. That's not really per se true. Only because most games nowadays, even though there's sequels or of sequels and all this and that, they actually make the game, make the content, make the story. Like it gives a small recap, either a small recap at the beginning or it's kind of its own separate story, but it will give nods to the other story, the other adventure, the other whatever. The reason they do that is because a long time ago they did used to do sequels, so you wouldn't really understand unless you played the first one or the second one. But this day and age, they want your money. So they're going to, if they have to write in a little recap or they have to do a different story, they will. But so fans of the series don't feel gypped or ripped or anything, maybe they'll add some references. And I appreciate the references, just so people who played the first game can be like, like that. And then people who haven't played the first or second or whatever game, they're not totally lost. They get this game, and then someone says, oh, I like how that happened in that. And then the friend replies, oh, yeah, that was from the first one. Then you'll say, I didn't know that. And then, yeah, it's just on and on like that. So, like they did that with Borderlands 2 and 3. Okay, I had the thing. Borderlands 1 was a separate story from Borderlands 2 per se, and Borderlands 3 was a separate story per se from Borderlands 2. But the thing is, they all have references, nods, and kind of caught you up to date on what happened in the previous ones. Like Borderlands 2, basically caught you up to the events of the end of Borderlands 1 and whatnot. Borderlands 3 basically caught you up with the events of end of Borderlands 2. Now, ideally, you would have played Borderlands 2 to get to 3, but they made it so if you never played 2, 3 was your first entry into the game, it's okay. You'll understand exactly where it is, exactly what it comes from, exactly where everything is. You won't be lost at all, which is their intention. I don't know how this became a video games thing, but apparently it did. So, yeah, back to the topic of video games, which we were actually talking about. So we don't have to really change subjects too much, except for, okay, so Doom Eternal, like I said, very much so, looking forward to playing it at some point in time. I'm also looking forward at some point in time to playing Animal Crossing. Now, if I had to choose between the two right now in time, unfortunately, neither, because I am a responsible adult and put my bills first, however much I do not want to. Now, if you heard me clicking the mouse so much, it's because I was checking my email, which I tend to do a lot these days. I actually had to go like maybe 4 to 8 hours without internet because my internet was down. And I don't know. I don't even remember what I did. I think I decided to go to sleep till it was back up because I I rely on internet way too much. Way, 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 way too much. But yeah. Okay. So the thing is that I don't see myself getting either anytime soon, but that doesn't mean I won't watch people playing it sometime. And in the future, if I do get the budget to get one or the other, you'll either see me streaming it on twitch.tv/vamp6x6x6x, or you will see me playing it at youtube.com/VAMPLAYS. So yeah, you can find me on either one of those, both of those preferably. I did like an eye winking thing, but you couldn't see it, so I described it to you. So yeah, I would describe that to you. Everything worked out good, everything fine, everything dandy. And I hope everyone is staying safe. Now, it's recommended, not to get out and stuff. And I know some people are, required to not get out. But I I don't normally get out, but it's something about when I'm told I can't get out, I want to get out. But don't worry, I haven't been getting out. I've been staying in front of the thing and, feeling super lazy, like as you do. I actually sometimes do feel extra lazy. I know I'm supposed to do this, but it feels very odd being supposed to do, you're supposed to not go outside. Luckily, I could still be productive from inside my house because of what I do. I create content for you guys. But yeah, I think this is a good enough place to end this. I know some of my podcast episodes have been short lately, but the reason for that is simply because of the fact that I don't really have that much to say. Usually I spend the first half of the podcast talking about Warframe, second half what happened to me this week or something like that and whatnot. But I described the games that I want to play, like I mentioned. Now I'll admit I have been stressed out for the past days about content creating stuff. I'm trying to get more, people checking out my Vamp Plays YouTube channel, subscribing there, hanging out there. And of course, I'm still trying to make awesome content for my Warframe Madness YouTube channel and whatnot. And even if you guys think I don't, I do actually read your guys' comments. And the votes of encouragement, they really do honestly help. They really motivate me, especially in this time. And with that said, I think I'm going to end the podcast episode. Thank you for listening, and I will catch you guys. Hopefully, you guys will be listening to the next episodes, and I'll catch you guys in the future and everything. Later.